Right, I just get some vision, because otherwise it's going to make life a lot trickier. And then we jump in and have a look at these new factions. Oh, the new faction stages of the cultist ones. It's going to be a little slow going. I need to record it as well to get a video out for when it drops. But we'll have a little play around with the first part and see how it goes. That's the basic idea, or the base. Do you want to come? Right, okay, coming up. Come on up. Right. Is that what you want? Right, come on then. Oh, they've got to deploy 3 fighters, 3 fighters, 3 fighters, 3 fighters. And lastly, 3 fighters. So that's a pain. Morning, Tim. Morning, Zeb. You all right? That's a blow, isn't it? 3 fighters. How do they do with fighters? You need at least 1 Lego, don't you? Absolute madness. Right, fighters, cultists. Where are we? Well, let's start at the bottom to start with. 1, 2. So you do need at least 1 Lego. And there's 1, 2. So they've got 4 fighters and you need 2. Yeah, luckily in the Northerners one, the new one, they've dropped that entirely. That's not in there. It's absolutely fantastic. Morning, Sonic. How are you, mate? Yeah, so they've dropped that for the Northerners entirely. I was hoping they would have dropped it for this as well, but that appears not to be the case. So we need 3 fighters. 1, 2. Oh, we can use. Yes. So we can use that, can't we? Yeah. As you've just said, yeah, Yermit's in there as well, so he helps. Right then. We'll equip that. So what? There's 5 fighters in total, isn't there? If we include the unnamed. Right, so I can use any old bit of kit in here then. Oh, you idiots. Right, pick the right piece this time. That'll make life easier for me, won't it? Just chuck that on, that'll do. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Depends how this goes. But other than that, yeah. Hope you're driving safely. That should go in there, shouldn't it? There. Right. Oh, you're going A3 Daichan. Oh. Is that guaranteed, or do you just need the 1, or have you got to pull more than 1? Right. Do you stop anywhere, or do you just roll all the way through? So you do stop. That's good news. Okay. Ah. Right, okay. You could easily fit over there, can't you? Right. But then we've got you two. Do we need to stop you before you come across? Or Can we do you after you come across? Oh, you're going to walk across here and then down. Is that right? No. Right, so you're just walking straight down and across. Right. So can we does that work there? We can place you all the way up here, can't we? Yeah, if you only need one more, you'll laugh at it. Well, actually, you're guaranteed, aren't you? So I think probably fighters up here is going to be easier, and probably the tank down there. Oh, Lord, definitely. Maybe you. Actually, yes, you. Didn't use you. Don't see a massive advantage of using you. Probably want a tank. Tank up that bottom area. In fact, most people have probably got you. Let's start this. Yeah, the new healer. I mean, the Northerner Faction Trial. She's going to come in strong for that. Really is. So the Northerner Faction Trials, you've got quite a tanky unit and they do sort of AoE damage, but your tanks take up a massive amount of damage. So I think she's going to come in strong for that because she heals up 2 people and you'd max want to use 2 tanks there. So I think she's going to be pretty good for Northerner Faction Trials as well. Does this break everything or not? Or does it send you back? There, and now we need someone else. How long have we got before we need to attack you? We've got quite a bit of time. I wonder if I actually needed you at all. Tanks, fighters are coming in at 20, aren't they? Not great. Morning, mate. Yeah, all's good this end. Hope you're well. We can get rid of you in time without having to worry about things as much. Tank, you should be all right to start with. Are you going to go through? Terrible option. Let's see what you do there. I placed you down too early by the looks of it. Possibility. I suppose, do I need a fighter there then if we're going to use Beatrix? So that's nice. And one fighter there for this lot that comes out. Then what do I need? 19 at least for the ones that are coming out on the left. Is that our thoughts at the moment? Oh, sorry, Forerunner. Yeah, you're not allowed to stream from the test server. So, yeah, this is the Forerunner at the moment. Ah, you split. So don't use her ability before you split then. Would be don't use execute before the split. Because they just went down to sort of more of an unyielding state, didn't they? See where you go. You come straight across, do you? Okay. We could easily lace this up with more bods anyway, can't we? Right. Yeah. It's in their rules. Not allowed to do that. Am I going to want you in there somewhere? Very possibly. Who would I take out? Well, I need 3 fighters, so I can't remove any of you two. I need a Lord, yes. Using you, using you, using you. Maybe you two. Okay, so say Magda behind the tank. Yeah? Go for that at the moment. Right, Beatrix down. You almost come on straight online straight away, don't you? Okay. How quickly do we have to use you? Curious if I can get away with not having a fighter up at the top left to start with, and if Beatrix would take care of everything for us. I think we're going to need something, can't we? Just to at least do a little tickle of damage on them. I suppose the question is, or are we going to need to let's let them run. I'll let them run this time and see what happens. Right, so tank there. You're behind the tank. May have that the wrong way round. Wonder if I put Nora there first, she would then clip these as well. Then we would have time to put the tank down, wouldn't we? Right. Beatrix. Fire her off. Yeah, that would be the issue then. So we'd need healer then. Place you then. Right, that's fine for that. How long does it take for you to get your ultimate up? And have I got time to get the tank and the other fighter down? You're up. Tank. That might be a waste of an ultimate. Not sure if I need it there. Then we've got you, so that's plenty of time. We don't have to be in a rush for this. Ah, Zara, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Good shout. But the question is, have you done your Void Rift runs this week? No good coming in on a Monday and saying, bugger, I forgot to do that. Yeah. New ones could be an absolute nightmare. Beatrix, are you not being used? Is there nothing else coming from the bottom here after that? Wondering if this little lot is it. Oh no, there we go. I was wrong on that. By some margin. Right. So something like that then we'll work on this then. Just need to try and get it to a smaller and less BP heavy team. Team 1, 2, 3 fighters. Question, do they have to be used, I suppose, isn't it? 1 times Lord, yes. Happy, that looks relatively not brilliant. Just trying to get some gear leveling down for people who don't have massive accounts. Oh, Martin, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I think we can do the run, but it's now more trying to do it with a lower BP than anything else, because there'll always be someone who needs an alternative or something like that. The 3 fighters thing, I think, is going to be a pain for all of this, for everyone coming. And maybe some HP, something like that. Maybe here work and we can use him in there. Don't think we used you. Can we use you? You're A4 though, which is a bit of a blow. Unfortunately, his range goes that way, doesn't it? And most of the map seems to be going up and down. If they had a spot over here, that'd be ideal for him to go straight in. Can I use him there and just ult with him? See, he'll only clip part of it, won't he? Right. Happy with the Beatrix start. There you go. Don't know if you've got the damage to do it. Can we get rid of you? What if we used you instead? You're more AoE orientated. Let's go there. Yeah, so this is the new stage 13 on the Forerunner. So we'll have to have a look to see how it pans out. And I don't think. Do we need your alt to clear this off, or was that a bit overkill? Placing them down early was overkill. Right. Let's just have a quick look. You think there's Cerebus down here or something you'd like to see? Okay. Happy to try anything you like. So feel free to shout out. I am not precious about what goes on here doing this at all. At some point I'll have to get it as low as possible, just so when it comes live on the global, we've got a nice low team that people can use. They're more usable by people. Constitute another 5ers. Go equip. Never done all your skills, have we? We've got that. It doesn't need. No, there aren't any more. Right. Morning, Smeds. Yeah, this is stage 13. So be interesting to see. Maybe chuck you in as well. Right, do you want to come up again? Oh, come on then. Have you finished being a pain? No, that's my tea. Immediately you've come up and been a pain, haven't you? It's the first thing you've done. Look, we've missed putting the... going, so I would need someone else down here as well if I went that way. Get you up there. Quite like using him. He doesn't get a lot of play time, so it's nice to see him being used in something. And he can clear these off appears to be without too much of an issue at all. There's his ultimate. Boom. Yeah. Now once they're dead, we can place a Nora. That's you dead. We can now place her down. That's fine. So you're saying a Nora here, facing that way where I've got Zaris, yeah? So she covers that line up here as well, yeah? Now what if I place you there? Yeah, I just want to see how slowly I can sort of do it. So we could use an alt to nuke those down. That would be nice and easy. Everyone stays alive, no great shakes. The other fighter would have to go there to clear everyone off. Not too sure about Cerebus actually, to be honest. Right, let's go Beatrix there. Right, you can now go down. Stop being a pain. Three fighters are required. That's the issue with it. I'd have to say I think Moradin works so much better there. Yeah, there's 5 in total. There's the 2 epics, there's the 1 unnamed, and there's a pair of legendaries as well. Your background in time for your ultimate, that's nice. You're not. Maybe slow down on some ultimate usage. This helps out a treat, doesn't it? I think the issue is we're going to have to wait for you lot to start walking, aren't we? Let's go. Let's have a look. I mean, he's absolutely solid, doing work at the top. I think I fired off his ultimate far too early. Yeah. I should not have fired off that ultimate that early by any stretch of the imagination. I suppose we can fire you up, can't we? Get some ultimates back round a bit faster. Still got 2 more deployable units, which is quite nice. You would actually clip them, wouldn't you? Can we use you to do something here? Yeah. Is he? I think no. I think those are missing, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, that might very well be a case where you'd bring an epic fighter like Aatrox along and not use. Right. I think for most people they're going to be able to do this, but it depends on the size of their account. Is sort of trying to drag everyone else through it as well. Oh, 6 fighters in total, sorry. There we go. Beatrix. Yeah, it was on the Northerners, they've got rid of that whole 3 mage requirement, so you haven't got to worry about that. Sure, that's gone on it, or at least it's gone on the Forerunner. Whether that's how it goes live, we'll have to watch and shoot on that. Right, so Lord, our next requirement is we need 3 fighters. I like 1 behind a proper tank, an actual doing damage type fighter. So I think any of the Lords would do, and then take the other 2 and not use them, maybe. Let's plumb for that. Then we need, I think we need a defender. She's absolutely awesome. Then after that, anyone else, isn't it? So Beatrix is great, and Nora's. Why hasn't Nora got a thumbs up beside her? You must be fantastic for this content. You've been good. Only had to use the 1 healer, didn't we? And if in doubt, take a Vienna. Is that about right? And now we're down to a much lower BP. And is she usable? Maybe use her, maybe don't. I don't know. Do we need to use her? How quickly? Right. What happens if we put you out to start with? Does this improve our situation at all or not? Again, you've got no gear on as well, so that could be a bit of a nightmare for me. That works out a little bit better, to be honest. Now I've sort of got time on my side, haven't I? There we go. That's a nice boost. If you got time, you should get your ultimate up, so that's fine. And you should kill everyone down the bottom. That's good. Ultimate there. That should kill everyone off here for us. Beatrix doing a lot of work. Now what do I need? I need defender up. Do I need do anything there where you survive? Hopefully you're going to survive, aren't you? Right, we can get you up now. That's a bonus. Start to get you healed. That's a bonus as well. Trigger and Nora for this round. All good. Now you've started to move, we trigger his. Hopefully it'll be long enough. Now we'll get rid of you. And that leaves us a Denny down here for when people come across. She's invisible, not going to get hit. Not covered by healing, which shouldn't be an issue. She's invisible. See if that gives us enough. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, it's only taken 3 years because this is the Forerunner. It was out a year before the game. So, I mean, people were upset about it then. Right, so I think that is a workable team. Right. Just going to check the rules. I don't know if it's place or have 3 fighters, so that could be somewhat different over placements and things like that. Then I've got to change the screen and get rid of me so I can record it, and that way we'll have deploy 3 fighters so that all 3 fighters have got to go down. Aatrox didn't go down, did he? So we'll have to make sure we do that. So we 3-star it. Okay. Other than that, the fighters went down, didn't they? So we had 2. Yeah. Right then. You're a genius. Right, let me just change this slightly. There we go. I am going to have to get rid of you lot for a couple of seconds and me so I can just do a recording, and that way when I can then edit this to look like something that you'd want to watch when it actually goes live. Okay, so get rid of the chat, get rid of me. I can record this. Right. Then hopefully we can have a straight run through this without too many issues, and then have a look at the next stage and see how different the next stage is, if at all. I think I've got him up to the full 22-second ultimate, so you could shorten that if you didn't have his exclusive or something, I think, without too many worries. Don't think you're getting across, are you? No, you're not. Don't have to worry about using alts for that. Only these last two, isn't it? Whether we'll clip both of those or not is the only other option. And then we'll wait for his ultimate to come off. Trigger at hollow. Get rid of you. I can place you, can't I? Can place you, and when you die, now that should be 3-starred. Think. Yeah. Happy days. There we go. Stage 14. Right. I'm back. There's the chat back. No, I don't think she is. I'll go and have a check in a minute. Image. There's that back. And we'll just make this fit the screen again. Boom. Something like that. Hello, Shadow. You all right, mate? Not even too sure what gear they're in, to be honest. There you go. Guys, mate. Skills aren't even all done. There we go. Promotions are no awakenings, artifact. Oh, there you go. Right. You should be smashing through this. This was one of the ones that took me ages to do. I was one of those people who was just waiting on another fighter for ages. I just couldn't get... I got the epics and then that was it. I didn't have any fighter to go with at all. I assume this one's much the same. Certainly appears to be. Yeah, it was a pain getting her because I was after an Ingrid at the time. And I got a Duke Demi. Yeah, so these mobs are just significantly tankier as we're moving up here. We've taken him out as well, haven't they? I might have to put some gear on her so she generates coins at least semi-quicker rate. Do we need to do anything with you? Maybe he's got to be placed down at some point. Oh, I flipped, done that entirely wrong. But I just like him so much. I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that knows about future things. Sounds very much like a question for you, Shadow. Yeah, can do. Is Denny good? She's a lot better than she was, but she's not meta by any stretch of the imagination. And array 1 is, I think it's array 1 that gives her the bigger range as well. Right, 2 seconds. We've just got to go back to remove everything and you lot off the screen. Record a quick fight where it's more normal that we can edit afterwards. So sorry about that. Gone. I am gone as well. There we go. And then I can just record this. So that's Denny there. She's awakened at A1, so that A1 there gives her the bigger range, which is quite nice, to be honest. And Beatrix build, fully promoted. There's the gear. Right, crit damage, she's going fast. Have I? Yeah, I've got her attack speed in the middle. That's strange, isn't it? And crit damage. I've got a terrible build on her. There you go. She's built terribly. I think I just hit quick equip. There we go. And that's what we ended up with. So she's got a terrible build. You can do much better with your Beatrix. Yeah. So I've done a couple of runs where I think I know where everything goes. So I now record it with everything removed. And then that way I can edit one. So when it goes live, I can just drop a nice guide video down for people or place people down, stop chatting. Sorry, I am terrible with that at times. Our only issue is he died last time, didn't he? Which was a blow. At best, it was a blow. No, it's shockingly bad, isn't it? But there we go. It's good for a guide. You can even gear your heroes badly and get through it. So it gives people a some form of slack. Come on. We need you to go off and we need you to kill stuff before they kill you. Because that would make life easier this time round. I think we've got it this time round, haven't we? And you're down. That's good news. And then we'll go through the gear afterwards. Yeah, focus. Yes, sorry. Spoken like someone who's watched me make made a few mistakes before, yeah? Yeah, and now the cat's come up as well, right? You lot are not helping the scenario today at all, are you? No, Aatrox has gone down far too early. I do like the way Malvira can gather everyone up and then Vierna can just nuke them down. That is rather nice. What's your range? Okay. Yeah, it's not an ideal build. But let's not knock it if it works. Right. Come on. Slowly walk to your death. Right, thank you. You're dead. That's a bonus. Right. Reflux deployed. Right, so that's that one done. Bargain. I'll put the screen back now. Right, there's the chat back. Yeah, Crash, who knows? Might get some playtime soon. There's so few champions that do physical damage. AoE physical damage. It's quite nice to have a look at Crash for the new content. There we go. Right, I think this is likely to be the mini boss stage, isn't it? Right, so quickly then, let's run through the heroes. Heroes, boom, gear. Not overly stupid, not overly bad. There we go, right. Awakenings, 1, and artifact there, AoE artifact. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's attack. That's a terrible roll, isn't it? But there we go. Skills aren't all done, so that's nice to know. Artifact, probably not the greatest artifact by any stretch of the imagination. Aatrox just making up the numbers. Now, probably better if we put some gear on her. Either, I think, you could well put her in Mana Spring, but also I would consider morale set as well, depending on where your damage is sitting and how you're doing for coins. I would consider either of those. Malvera, I think. Yeah, I've gone HP and crit rate and crit damage and attack speed. More of an attack if build on her, I feel, than anything else. Oh, could have done it better on the artifact. Beatrix we've already seen. We don't need to go over that again, do we? Again, remember, your Infernal Roar works with your summon. So her summon, her dragon, gets that buff from the Infernal Roar. So Sea Summoner, I would go for Infernal Roar, and she's A1, which I imagine a lot of people are. And oh, that's all they leveled up. Not too shabby. There you go. We're happy with that. Yeah, so I'm imagining we've gone, yeah, his exclusive. So let's go on. So the ultimate duration by 10 seconds during the ultimate. Okay, so his ultimate goes on for 10 seconds. If you've got him A3, you get another 2 seconds. And then you've got his exclusive, which makes his ultimate last a bit longer as well. Okay, max cap, that's just someone else's. And then we've gone for the cursed. Increases damage dent to enemies with slow. And you're going to put a, I think he puts a slow on them, doesn't he? His skills are all done. Yeah, the ground effect puts a slow on him if he's at A1. And then he get extra damage through the cultist exclusive artifact, and he's putting vulnerability magic damage again on people as well. Okay, so that's quite handy. Awakenings, I draw a lot of him. I draw him a lot, and now he's A4, so that's a bit of a blow there, and we've had this around for absolute years. Okay, no idea what we're going to see here. This could be anything. Hey, we've got something. There we go. Okay, she's using invigoration set. Skills are all done. Awakenings will be done. And artifact we've just put on her. There we go. Fiona. She will be in her exclusive. Yes, she should be in a cat set with cursed set as well. Skills all done. Awakenings and her own artifact as well. Okay. Right. Where did you go? Aatrox there. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Right then. Any idea what's happening here? Piercing damage. Right, that's going to be tricky, isn't it? Filth Tide, periodically casts Filth Tide, dealing a high AoE magic damage to all heroes. Filth Infection greatly reduces all heroes' attack speed on the field, whilst monsters slowly restore HP. The skill effect persists even after the boss dies. Okay, so another one for big anti-heal, maybe. Yeah? When the source of the filth HP falls below 50%, it will split into 9 sources of filth lavas and attempt to merge once again. With each successful merge, the resulting source of filth will become increasingly more formidable. Right. Okay. I've got a feeling I've made a mistake already. I have a funny feeling the healer should have gone down in the middle. Let's restart that. That's looking better. Ground unit, only the 2 spaces there. Does that... How big is the boss's hitbox? I suppose that's another question. Does that hit him? Oh, so that does. The boss's hitbox is relatively large then, so that's somewhat good news for us, isn't it? I imagine you're probably around the wrong way, to be honest. Okay. Reduces attack speed by 30. Attack speed minus 50. Cannot be dispelled. Oh, that's nasty, isn't it? Now, is that screen wide? So the other one is more of a frosty thing, isn't it? Reduces attack speed by 30%, stacking up to 3 times. When reaching 3 stacks, inflicts freeze on the target for 5 seconds. Right. Oh. And that's crashed. Oh, no. Yeah. Come on. I think so. Oh, I'm going to have to exit, aren't I? Right, exit the player. Now, hopefully it should start up properly this time. Come on. Don't do this. Yeah, if we can never get the game started again, we'll have a look at using them. Because that buff can't be dispelled, which cultists can remove debuffs then? Oh, we're not having a lot of luck here, are we? Come on. This time it is not loving this at all for some reason. Yeah, he's got a, what is it, a 50, hasn't it? He increases attack speed by 50. Is that right? I think. At last, we're alive again. Right. So just going to have a look at the gallery quickly. Yeah, need a Beelzebub. I think that would be handy. Oh. All essence, right. Happy with what you do. Right, there we go. I don't think they've got a dispel anyway, have they? Damage increase. There's a speed increase. Yeah, attack speed plus 50. That would be interesting. So if they've made this debuff from the boss undispellable, does that mean the cultists are getting a healer that can dispel? Like you there. You there. How much damage can we do to you in our terrible build as quickly as possible? Getting down to the 50 is not going to be easy. There's the Filth and Tide. Boom. So there's the debuff on everyone that we can't remove anyway. This makes no odds. And then you're just going to walk straight down and out then, are you? So this is going to come off just as the new one goes on. Do you refresh it? So we've still only got one stack on, so that is almost permanent unless you're removing it, and then you're going to walk straight out. Oh, hollow dispel? Not 100% sure on that. Let's have a look. We'll check though. I have been wrong on a lot of things in life. Stat based healing, rage regen, healing multiplier, rage regen. So if I ignore that, okay. You're just going to do that. So if we just ignore that and accept the fact that's going to happen, where does that now leave us? Latest Sonic, drive safe, mate. Wow, and now you lot are coming down as well. That's absolutely mad. Get overrun very quickly, right? Yeah, the good thing with that light armor is everyone has piercing damage. Now, well, that's it for piercing damage. Why are you eating the table, you monster? Right, now who do you attack? So you attack the right side, so that's a bonus. even then they are still getting past. Look at that. That is madness, isn't it? Right. Yeah, they're healing. What are they healing for? 200k a tick? Yeah, that is massive. Right, so let's stop that. You'd still need someone on the other side, and you'd then need to place another fighter or something down on that side just to sort of take care of it. Right, okay. Look, you're being a wriggle, aren't you? Come on. I don't know if that's done me any favours or not. Again, they're still healing again, aren't they? Going to be like a Denny or something down here to actually sort of take care of stuff as well. Then, yeah, you've then got to augment yourself, haven't you, for the other side. The anti-healing that you come up with is going to be massive. So I think I'm going to need to come up with a team on the left, then a team on the right. And I hope that works. Is that... There you go. I think that's about me done, gents or ladies as well. I don't know. I'm going to call it there, okay? Thank you very much for your time. I'll have another play on this, and depending on when it goes live and that sort of thing, I might do some more of these. So the next one would be on... Where are we now? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Monday? That'd be the Northerners. Normally do a stream... Or is that Sunday? So I'll try and do something for the Northerners as well. Doing there, we've done the first couple of levels. The next one's quite hard, but we might have the new healer by then, so that could be a bonus as well. Okay. So I'm going to get on and do like the rest of the game before this takes effect for the whole day. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you all again soon. Stay safe, and yeah, if there's anything you do want to see, either on the Forerunner or on the test server, just message me. I'm quite happy to run around and do stuff in the background on questions you want answered, okay? And I'll see you all in a video again soon. Thank you very much for your time. If you could do the old thumbs up, like and subscribe on the way out your door, that would be much appreciated as well, okay? Cheers. Bye.